Yo, something that really irritates me? When people think they have the right to tell someone else how to react, right? I was just watching a video of some IRL live streamers, right? And like they were antagonizing people, messing with people, trying to get content. And there were some guys, some black guys, 3 black guys that they kept messing with. The black guys kept telling them, leave him alone. Go away. Leave me alone. Go away. Fuck out of here. Leave me alone. They decided to continue messing with the guys, trying to get their content. Oh, wow, that's dude. He ain't even supposed to be here on this property. I knew he's been here. And that's funny. Anyway, so they keep messing with him, keep messing with the guys. The guys finally can't take no more. They end up beating the streamers up. Because they getting, the streamers they got like the TTS turned on. So the fans or whatever, their subscribers, whatever, are paying to donate racist stuff and all this shit, right? They're thinking it's a big joke. They're calling the guys joggers, which for those of y'all who don't know, joggers, I'm not talking about people jogging down the street and shit. Joggers is a term that they came up with to replace the N-word. So if you ever hear anyone call someone else a jogger, that's what they're saying. That's what they're calling them. The N-word. You don't believe me? Go look at anybody, any of the IRL streamers, I guess they're called toxic IRL streamers. You'll see it a lot. But yeah, so they calling them joggers. They're laughing. The whole thing's a big joke to them. It's like 4 or 5 of them. 2 of them got pepper spray. One of them threatened to pepper spray the black dudes. The black dudes end up beating the 5 streamer dudes up. 3 black guys. Knocked one of them out. Kicked one of them in the face. The other one got away, took off running. Somehow the 3 black guys are the bad guys, though. So it got me to thinking, because I'm currently dealing with a situation where a racist guy decided to pull a pipe or a pole or whatever out on me, right? So I grabbed my EDC, my right to bear arm, my everyday carry. And he got back in his vehicle and left. Drove down the parking lot, turned around, like sped down the parking lot, turned around, sped back up the parking lot. Now my girl is outside because she's trying to figure out what's going on. He swerved over and almost hit her. He yells out the vehicle that he's calling the police. So I tell him, I'm like, I'll call him for you. I'm not worried about that. I'll call him for you. So while I'm on the phone with the officers, right, they send some officers out. The officers come. Apparently, this guy called the police when he left. And While I'm here talking to the officers, they take off running, and I'm like, what's going on? So I look over to the side, see what they run into. It's the dude. He coming running towards me with something in his hand. So the police had to run over there, stop him. He resisted. They ended up locking him up. But according to the police, he called the police. He wanted to press charges on me, telling the police there's when he called, he told the police there's an N-word. Well, he didn't say N-word, he said the N-word. There's an N-word with a gun that's threatening me. And then apparently he called the police incompetent and told them that he's going to come deal with that N-word himself. He's going to go kill that N-word right now. Now, mind you, he already threatened to hang me from a tree. Or did I say that in the beginning? Did I mention that? But yeah, he threatened to hang me from a tree. I live here. He doesn't. He just some meth addict or fentanyl addict or whatever, or both, that decided to use the parking lot where I live for him to pull over and sit in the parking lot for him and his girl to sit here and get high and hope the police don't come and mess with them. So I'm where I live at. So he gets arrested. He was mad that they didn't press charges on me because I had a gun. So his entitlement, even though he's a drug addict, even though he was somewhere where I live, his entitlement, because of reasons. I'm the bad guy because I pulled my right to bear arms after he pulled out a big ass pipe and threatened to hang me and threatened to kill me and tried to run my girl over. Somehow I'm the bad guy in his mind because I'm the big bad monster man, because of reasons. I'm always supposedly the bad guy. Just like I say with these IRL streamers that are overly entitled, that pick on people, bother people after they tell them stop. Bother people. And then when they react, somehow in their mind, the person is the bad guy and they're the victim. Even though it wouldn't have happened if you would have had a little bit of decency as a damn human being and just left the person alone like they asked you to. Just like there's a dude I just found out about recently, Smooth Sanchez. That's another one. He was streaming. I don't think he streams anymore, but he was doing IRL streaming, going around messing with people. Like he went into a restaurant and messed with some people, picked up people food, messing with people food, throwing their food, all types of shit, right? And then when they get mad enough to want to fight, he pull out the pepper spray and pepper spray him. There's another one, he was messing with a guy and his girl. The guy confronted him. He backing up while the guy approaching him. The guy turned around to walk away. he run up behind the guy and reach around and pepper spray him. But somehow he was claiming to be the victim. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me. The entitlement that some people have is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Like, I seen a video today where an old lady, there was a streamer that was coming out of Walmart. He was walking in the parking lot, just came out the store, walking in the parking lot. Walked across the crosswalk coming out of Walmart, out the doors to go to where the cars are. A lady turned and hit him in his car. Because he decided to try to lighten the mood and make the situation better by jokingly telling the lady, just give me $1,000 or give me $1 or put me in your will or give me a kiss. Somehow he the bad guy. When he was legitimately the victim. He was walking across the damn crosswalk. You turned and hit him. And then the lady at Walmart, that worked at Walmart, one of the employees, she come out and she was actually the one that called 911. And they lied to the police, filed false police reports, telling the police that he ran into the lady's car with his shopping cart. When it's clear as day on video, she literally turned into him and hit him while he was walking. So then the lady trying to talk to after they filed a false police report, all that shit, cops come. The old lady trying to get the police to arrest him for the scratches on her car. Because of him getting hit by her turning. Like, and he's still saying, oh, it's not, like the cops even asked if he wanted to press charges. And dude's sitting there saying, no, it's not a big deal. I'm not hurt. It's all good. We can just let her go. And she trying everything she can to get the police to arrest him because of him recording. If you don't want to be filmed, stay your ass in the house. Like, people have a right to film. You know? Like, the amendments are there for a reason. Because he was recording, well, he was live streaming, but she didn't agree with it. So she's yelling at him, telling him to turn it off, and he better turn it off, and all this shit. And then she telling the police to tell him turn it off. She trying everything she can to get him in trouble. The lady that worked inside Walmart trying everything she can to get him in trouble. But he was the victim. And he being cool saying, no, let it go. Like, that old lady could have got arrested for that shit. She was negligent. He could have pressed charges. He could have sued her. But he jokingly tried to make her feel better by making jokes. Talking about, you could just give me $1,000, we'll call it even. You know what? Just give me $1, we'll call it even. You know what? Never mind. Just put me in your will. Just give me a kiss. We can be friends. Give me a kiss. Making jokes after he got hit by a fucking car. But her entitlement tells her that he's in the wrong. But all these people, right? All these entitled ass people, all these ignorant, racist people, they all claim they love God though, right? They all claim they love God. Like if you ask them, they'll tell you they love God. They'll tell you they love Jesus. They'll tell you they believe in God. They'll tell you that they're a Christian. Racist people. They claim they love God, but they hate me. They don't even know me. They hate me because of the way God chose for my skin to look. God chose the way my skin color looks, just like he chose the way their skin color looks. And they hate me because the way God created me, but they love God. Very, very interesting to me. Like, it blows my mind. Just like, I was watching a video last night. There was a black guy that was acting like he was homeless, acting like he needed help, doing a social experiment, asking people for $1 so he can get something to eat, or if they had any food they could give him. I watched one person, they had some food, he asked them if he could have some of their food, if they could help him out with any food or whatever. They said no. And then they didn't even eat all the food. They walked over and threw it away instead of giving it to him. There was an older guy that started yelling at him, telling him, "Get the F away from me. Get out of here. Do I need to go get the police?" All this stuff, right? So then after he walked away from the older man that was yelling at him, he walked up to a homeless lady, asked her. She gave him $1. She said it was her last dollar. So he was like, "You know what? I don't need it. I was messing with you. Here you go." So then he gave the $1 back to her. And then he reached in his bag and pulled out $500 and gave it to the lady. This entitled ass older man that just got done yelling, and you can tell the old man had money, right? His entitlement. After he just yelled at this man for asking him for $1, he see him give the lady like bundles of money, because they was all ones, big ass stacks of ones. $500. This man had the nerve, the audacity, the unmitigated gall to call the police and try to tell the police that this lady and man just robbed him. Bitch, what? He trying to say that they took $500 from him. But he ain't know it's $500. He said it was like 10 grand or some shit, some weird ass number, like 10 grand or whatever, right? So the police, they search the people, whatever. They see the lady got bundles of money, which is all the older guy saw. He didn't see that it was all ones. So he tried to say, like you even hear him tell the cops that the money is in bundles of $100 bills, right? So the police searched the man that was playing the homeless guy, searched the lady. He find they open the bag to see the bundles, pull them out, see that it's all $1 bills. $500 in $1 bills. So they asked the guy came up with this whole elaborate ass story about, I must have had it wrong. They took a different amount. I thought they took the hundreds, but I guess they took the ones, but it's still my money. And no, the fuck it ain't. Like, they had to play back the video for the cops because the cops was getting ready to arrest the homeless person and the guy that was playing a homeless person doing the social experiment, because this entitled ass man couldn't be decent and give the guy $1. So now he want to be jealous that he just gave a homeless lady $500. So he wanted it, even though he had money. Like, when the cops was questioning him, he even pulled out a billfold to show the cops that he had money. He was like, I'm not trying to, he was like, see, look, this is what I got left. I'm not trying to, what do you say? I'm not trying to, I wasn't trying to make it a big deal until they robbed me or some shit. And he pulled out a billfold with money. So the man had money, but he couldn't be decent enough to give someone $1 fucking. But then he found out that he the idiot. Now his pride comes into play. So his pride and ego mixed with his entitlement made him come up with this whole elaborate ass story about how they robbed him. And then he didn't even get in trouble for filing a false police report. He didn't even get in trouble after telling the police they robbed him. Like, it's just sad. It's just sad. Because he was a white man. He didn't get in no trouble. But they tried to arrest the younger black dude thinking that he actually robbed this older white man. But then they find out the truth and the white man gets set free, no charges, nothing. Like, come on, man. People need to get it together. Seriously. People need to get it together, man. You're human. Just like me, just like everybody else. I don't give a damn how much money you got. At the end of the day, we're all born. Someday we're all going to die. Until then, we're all going to breathe the same polluted ass air. We all drink the same waters, eat the same foods. Some people food may cost more than others. And then when we die, we all go to the same place to be judged. Your money can't buy your way into heaven. Your money can't buy your way into God's heart. It can't. You act like you better than people because you got money. But you claim that you love Jesus. But when Jesus lived, Jesus wasn't a rich man. Like, you claim that you love Jesus. You believe in Jesus. You claim you're a Christian. In the Bible, Jesus wasn't rich. Jesus was persecuted by rich people. All because of words. Because he said he was the Son of God. But you think your money buys your way into heaven. Even though it says in the Bible that money don't buy your way into heaven. It says it in the Bible. But people think because they rich, they better than other people. Let me tell you something. Life is hard for a person with no money. Really, really hard. However, in my eyes, the way I look at it, we're only on this planet 100, 120 years at most. I like to weigh out my options. 100 years, eternity. 100 years, forever. 100 years, infinity. Much love to y'all. Please make sure you subscribe if you're not. Leave a like on the video. Share the video. Turn on post notifications. And just remember to treat people the way you want people to treat you. If you want people to respect you, respect other people. If you don't want people to put their hands on you, don't put your hands on other people. If you don't want people to put their hands on you, don't antagonize them to put their hands on you. Because you never know what somebody's going through. You could just be trying to get content. But you never know. That person could have just lost a loved one. That person could have just lost their mother, their father, their child, brother, sister. That person could have just gotten a call from their doctor that they only have a certain length of time left to live. So they ready to throw it all away. You never know. Don't let a few seconds of fame make a permanent decision. Treat people the way you want to be treated. And just remember, your money don't make you better than nobody. Because just as quick as your money came, it can go away. The government can take it. The currency could crash. Anything. You can run across someone that has nothing to lose. They're in a way worse predicament than you. They literally haven't eaten nothing in days. So they're at that point where they're ready to do whatever. So now instead of you being a human and doing what you would want someone to do for you, giving them $1 or two so they can get something to eat. You get an attitude because they're asking for help. So now you make them feel worse than they already felt. So now they feel like they got nothing to lose. So now they feel like they want to take what you got. But then they're going to be the victim, right? See how we come full circle? Love thy neighbor. God's rules, not mine. Love thy neighbor. Treat everyone the way you want to be treated. Simple. Simple logic of life. Simple logic of life. Treat people the way you want them to treat you. It's very simple, people. Again, please leave a like on this video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. Please help me get to that 1,000 mark. Turn on your post notifications. Love life. Treat people the way you want people to treat you. Simple humanity. Humanity. Simple humanity. I'm out.